They're possibly the meanest, most annoying people online.
Internet trolls are people lurking in cyberspace who launch attacks.
The internet is an incredible tool, but like most tools, it can be used as a weapon.
Don't listen to trolls, and for God's sake, don't become one.
Hey there, I'm Kieran Doyle, and over the next few minutes I want to share with you what I've learned over the last 15 years in online business. The goods, the bads, and what's actually working right now. So I remember my first successful business online. It went from 0 to 10K within 28 days, and I cemented that process and built a lot more successful websites. I started to train people, I started to speak at seminars and teach people how to actually follow that process, and then something terrible happened. I got slapped. Google went to war on websites, and all my income producing sites, they just tanked. And the worst part of it was this: it has taken 5 years to get to this kind of income online. You see, when I started out, I really sucked. I had been to so many seminars, so many training courses, but nothing seemed to click. You know, I really was the bottom of the classes, but I never gave up. And now when people see me talking at seminars and on video about digital marketing and making money online, it's easy to mistake me for somebody who's just gifted at that. But you know, I'm not this talented techie guy. What people don't see is the journey that I actually had to go through, the thousands of hours of trial and error of putting up websites that absolutely sucked. Even though if I think about it today, I can put together a whole online business over the course of a weekend. All of the research, all of the content, all of the website elements, and all of the conversion elements without any issues at all. People don't know that's how I started. People just look at the successes that I've actually had, and the end results that I produce now is the result of putting up hundreds of websites online and working on so many more. But what people only see are the ones that rank and earn, but they don't see the ones that didn't do anything and that were a failure. They don't see the things that I had to go through and successful people have to go through to make themselves a success. And that's what this video is about. Because you already know that starting an online business and not relying on the 9 to 5, especially during the COVID time, is crucial, because businesses are closing, they're downsizing, people are being laid off, and illness is a daily worry. So you already know that an online business is key to eliminating that worry, as it gives you time, money, freedom, and safety that a traditional job won't actually give you. But also, it's super easy to start. It has unlimited income potential. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You're building a compounding asset, which is so important, and it's recession proof. So it can give you all of these things. It's going to enable you to understand how to look at Google and the search engines and see ways to profit on every single search, to look at websites and know how they make money, how they turn their visitors into buyers, and it's going to enable you to do it yourself. And when it's websites, it's going to convert better than Facebook pages and Instagram because it's a trusted website. So the question is, why isn't everyone building an online business? There are a few things with this. Number one is fear of not knowing what to do because it's alien, it's strange, you've never done it before. And number two is fear of not knowing what to sell, because what do you sell online to actually make money? And number three is fear of technology, because so many people are technophobes. But the biggest fear, the fear that holds so many people back, not only in business, but in life itself, is fear of not thinking they'll be able to do it. Fear of thinking that people will laugh at them and think they're silly for actually trying to make their lives better. And the thing is, you've probably come across these people already. We call them naysayers, armchair critics, trolls. You know, they just sit around and they insult people who try to actually make themselves better. But who are these people? Here's the thing, it doesn't matter, because they have absolutely no bearing on what you do to make your life better. And they don't write your checks. So here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to start. Because if you don't start, you won't make money. cold hard truth there, guys, okay? So starting an online business is super important these days, but starting any old online business, it just doesn't cut the mustard anymore. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to online business, it isn't just to set it up and hope for the best results. It's about strategically creating your online business so that it actually speaks to a specific person, whatever the path they're on to find their solution. So when you're creating this online business, you need to ensure that you understand who it is that you're targeting, what they're looking for, and how they're going to actually react to what you put in front of them. And how do you know this? And the easiest way to figure this out is to understand what your potential customer is already looking for by understanding what is going on and what pushes the buttons in your marketplace. And number two, you want to be able to tap into the conversation that's going on in their head. And you do this by seeing what is the information that they're being fed already online. And then finally, number three, you give that person a more valuable experience than your competition. And this is what I'm challenging you with, to build your own online business over the next 28 days, where each lesson that I've created is broken down and it's going to take you step by step through exactly what it is that you need to do, what you need to find, and to ensure that you are following a proven formula to work. So that for every section, you're going to have a number of tasks that you will have to do. Videos for products, videos for conversion, and videos for experience. So by the end of 28 days, you have your entire online business set up and ready to bring in sales, if it's not doing it already. So this isn't just any old course on online business, because I understand that you're not going to go and sit through hours of videos without clear instructions and understanding where you're coming from and where you're actually going to. So what I've done is I've set out instructions to keep you planned and keep you focused on achieving your goal. And each and every lesson is bite-sized. So it ensures that you're going to be able to complete it and you're going to move one step closer to your online business being created. And every single lesson, you're going to have one task completed and accomplished. So if this is something that you know you need to do and have been procrastinating about it before, I want you to get involved in this right now. I want you to get involved in beating the giant. The details are all on this page, but basically there are 4 main components in order to help you and support you to get this done. The first thing, the beating the giant formula, where every single lesson I walk you through creating a single step towards your online business creation. So by the end of 28 days, you have your products chosen, your content all created, your website finished and optimized for sales. Number 2 is all the exact steps you need to take your website to the top of the search engines using a little known strategy used only by experts online. So I've taken a look at thousands of websites online over the years, and I know exactly what works when it comes to getting your website to the top of the search engines. And I've created and worked on hundreds of websites myself. So I'm going to show you the steps that work and eliminate the ones that don't. And the third thing is you're going to get the deep dive niche loophole. This is where you're going to be able to find the perfect niche to enter every single time, especially if you've never done this before, as this is often the hardest part for most people, so that you can find that hungry niche immediately. And the fourth thing you're going to get is a proven step-by-step formula that is going to show you how to make any website and turn it into a massive visitor pulling magnet. And this is the content optimization checklist. All you do is simply follow the steps through the booklet and accompanying video, and that is going to basically give you the same results that I get when I create content online. Now, this is something that has taken years to develop. So much testing, trial and error to be able to produce this secret system. And I'm going to be showing you exactly what to do, so you will never find creating an online business difficult again. So you're going to realize that creating a good sales producing website only comes down to 2 things. Number 1 is understanding what is going on in your marketplace. And number 2 is understanding how you can outperform your competition so that you can get your solution into your customers' hands in a much easier way. So creating these websites is basically the key to these people finding you when they have their issues that they want to solve. And finally, when you've finished it all and you have your own online business set up, you will realize that not only did you create an online business, but you created it strategically and methodically. So you know that everything that you did will fit perfectly into the search engines and your online business. So you're going to understand how to pick the perfect product for your customers, how to create websites that get to the top of the search engines and bring in stacks of visitors, how to actually create content that they love, and how to actually convert those visitors into buyers. So everything that you do will fit neatly into your online business. So what I want you to do now is click on the button that says Join Beating the Giant, and I'll see you on the inside.